Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Bard's Tale guide. So this is going to be part 19 of the Bard's Tale series. This is the series where we work through grabbing all of the achievements in this game and a bunch of Microsoft Rewards points along the way. So this time we're actually only going to be doing one achievement in this video, and we're going to be collecting 3 extra tokens, just in case anybody needs them for the Token Trove achievement. So if you were missing some tokens before, maybe you just missed 1 or 2, you can get them in this video. So the quest that we'll be working on, of course, is the daily Game Pass quest for earning an achievement in a Game Pass game. So like I said, it'll just be one achievement at the beginning of the video here. And if we take a look on the achievement tracker, you should be at 47 out of 51 achievements so far, and the last one that we grabbed was the Chapter 11 achievement. So the one that we're going to get today is the Chapter 13 achievement. So let's go ahead and load up our save from last time, and we'll go ahead and fast travel, and we're going to get that Chapter 13 achievement. So let's just load up, and you should be at Firbolg Caverns. We're going to go back there in just a little while. And we're going to start by fast traveling here. So left bumper right on the D-pad, left bumper again, and we're going to press A to go to the levels, and we're going to DT_Tower 1. DT Tower 1. And that is the one that's going to get us the Chapter 13 achievement, just as soon as we get to the Dunby Tower here. And you can just press B to skip any of the cutscenes that are going on right here. So the next 3 achievements are all for beating the game, so I think it kind of makes sense to do those in a separate video. So I'm going to be releasing that video in 2 weeks. But for now, we're going to go ahead and work on grabbing those extra tokens for anybody that needs them. If you already got the Token Trove achievement for collecting 20 tokens previously, then you can just ignore this part. You don't have to collect these tokens. But if you are missing that achievement, then we're going to grab some extra ones here. So let's fast travel. We're going to go to FM_Mines3. FM Mines 3. And that's going to take us back to the Firbolg Caverns. And we are going to go talk to Olaf. Not Olaf from the Frozen series, but Olav with a V. So what we're going to do is start heading to the east, and look at your compass at the upper right and make sure that north is pointing up. So we're going to head east, and then we're going to head to the northwest. If you do need to adjust your compass, you can just use your right stick to kind of, spin that around and put it in the right direction. So we just head east and then sort of northwest from here. You can ignore all of the different enemies that are attacking you. They won't really do too much to you at this point since we're pretty much invincible. So we'll just keep going up here to the northwest, and then you'll find Olav up here. So he's a long-lost Viking, and he is going to talk to us about some of his adventures. We're going to press B when we're first prompted here, and that is the only thing we're going to press when we're talking to Olav. You're going to be prompted to press B or X coming up during his story, but don't press anything from this point. After you initially press that first B, then just don't press anything else. Just leave the prompt up on the screen, and he's going to talk for a while. He's going to tell you a long-winded story. It probably takes around 5 minutes or so, I would say. And I'm not going to show the whole story here. I'm just going to kind of cut ahead, so you may want to pause the video, but it'll take him about 5 minutes or so. And then eventually he'll say that that's the end of his sad tale, and then he'll tell you a little bit more about the Firbolg, I think is what they're called, that he wants you to kill that is nearby, and we're actually going to do that, but let's just let him keep talking for a minute, and then he's going to give us the Lightningstone, which is token 21.
Down here, and I have no use for it. And to tell you what, if you do win the Firbolg, I'll teach you how to dispel magic. Might help you get past those Firbolg. He hides himself in the caverns east of here. Just bring me back proof that he's dead.
And you thought I was long.
And we're actually going to go see that Firbolg that he was talking about just a second ago. That one is going to lead to token number 22. But there's token number 21, the Lightningstone. Alright, so he said that the Firbolg was to the east. So that is where we're going to head. We're actually going to have to head just a little bit south first, and then we can start heading east to get over there. And right here you can take the kind of southeasterly path, but just generally keep heading east from here. And again, we'll just keep dodging the enemies and moving over here as quickly as we can. And then after just a couple of minutes of walking here, we're going to sort of open up into a big room of the cavern. And when you get to this big room, then you generally want to head southeast from here. And the Firbolg is kind of hiding in the corner down here to the southeast. So go down here. They're a little bit difficult to see, but they're kind of brownish colored. So that is what the Firbolgs look like, and we're going to be dealing with them for a few minutes. Press X to keep talking to the Firbolg. We're just going to repeatedly press X every time we talk to him, and eventually he's going to stop hiding in the corner and then head up to the northeast of here. So just keep pressing X to get through this conversation.
Tell you what, you go safe and well, and I'll stay right here where it's safe.
Come out by the time I count to 3.
No.
1, 2.
Ah!
Now he actually knocks you over if you're standing right there where I was, but that's okay. We're just going to head up to the little bit northwest and then back over to the northeast, and he is going to be right over here, and he's going to be in a battle with the guys that he was afraid of. These are the Firbolg, and these two are kind of, I guess, mortal enemies down here. So you can press X in this conversation, and he will actually get killed by the Firbolg, and then we'll be able to pick up token number 22, which is the Firbolg Armbands.
I was referring to you.
I find I'm more productive when I focus on one quest at a time. Besides, this Firbolg isn't really my type.
Have you ever thought of seeking therapy?
Why? It's not like I listen to the condescending voice in my head.
Alright, so after he is killed, then you just walk over to him, and you should be able to get the armbands right there. So that's token number 22. Now for number 23, we need to fast travel, so we're going to fast travel to FM Mines 1 this time. And this one is actually going to be timed. We've only got 10 minutes to do this, so you'll want to make sure that you save just here. And I had to rotate my compass around. You want to rotate your compass around so that north is actually facing down if you want it to match up like it is on my screen here. So just do that with your right stick. Like I said, make sure you save here because we do have a timer that is going to run on this quest here, and we need to do everything within 10 minutes. You should have plenty of time if you follow along with the guide here, but just to be safe, we want to make sure that we save there so that we don't miss out on this token. All right, so we're going to head over to the east, and we're going to talk to these Firbolgs over here that are hammering away at this wall. They're trying to save a group of Firbolgs that are trapped in a cavern over through this wall. So press X to speak to Kalain there, and he will get the timer started for us. You can just press B to get out of that dialogue. So there is the 10-minute timer at the top of the screen. You're going to head to the left from here, and we need to talk to 6 different, ideally we're going to talk to 6 different Firbolgs that are around in the caverns here. So head kind of across the way and press X to talk to this first one, and then just very quickly head away from him. He'll start following you. There's the second one right there. Press X to talk to him, and he'll start following as well. And normally we've been avoiding enemies, but if you encounter any enemies in here, then make sure you do kill them. There's the third Firbolg right there. So we've got 3 enemies coming up on the radar. Make sure that you do kill these 3 so that they don't kill your Firbolgs. You're going to need them to dig through the wall. So let's just keep heading over to the right this way. And we should see a 4th one here, just down here. There's the 4th one. There are 6 of these total.
Come with me.
So we're just going to keep heading over to the right. And there'll be a couple more blue Firbolg here that you need to destroy, so make sure you kill all of those so that they don't kill your Firbolgs that you've got coming along with you. And then we're going to head up from here and then start to swing around to the left.
There's trouble. Come with me.
We've got one more that we're going to collect. Let's just head up to the top from here. And then it'll start to kind of curve around to the left. And I leveled up there, so I just went ahead and auto-allocated my
Stronger
points.
the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
And then just continued on. So we'll grab this one last Firbolg here, press X to talk to him, and you should have 6 of them following you, hopefully now, if you were able to find them all. If not, if you got, 4 or 5 of them, you should be in good shape, I think. But there are 6 total that you can collect as you run through here. Like I said, just make sure that you kill any of these Finfolk so that they don't get your Firbolgs, and we will head back down to pretty much where we started from. So we're heading down and to the left now. And they will block sometimes as you're attacking them, but just keep working against them and they'll eventually go down. So we can see all those green dots following us on the mini-map, so that's a good thing. And when you get down to this point, we're going to take a right so that we can head back to the cave that's blocked. And we're going to talk to the Firbolgs that are over here working on trying to rescue the other Firbolgs. So now that we've got 6 extra ones following along with us, that's going to make it a lot easier for them to work through this wall. And you'll see that dig progress up there at the top of the screen. And you can also see that I have about 7 minutes remaining after I got them here, which is plenty of time. I actually ended up with about 3 minutes left over to spare after they finished digging through the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit here, just cut to close to the end. You can see the dig progress is getting close to 100%. So like I said, as long as you got 4 or 5 of them and got them down here pretty quickly, then you should be in good shape to get through this rock wall. And worst case scenario, if they don't dig through it in time and the mission is unsuccessful, then you could just reload from your last save that we made, because we did make sort of a safety save before we started working on this timed quest here. But if it all went well, then they should break through the wall and they'll scream out yay, and then you'll be able to walk through in just a minute after some conversation. And you can just press B to get through the conversation right here. There's one other character that we need to talk to get the token.
Oh, for heaven.
So head through the opening that they made in the cave wall and then head up to the top. You can just ignore that chest there, and we're going to talk to Dolan here. So press X to speak with him, and he will give you token number 23, which is the White Book of Rhydderch.
God, did you get yourself...
So that is the last token that we have available to us in this game, basically, in this playthrough. So at this point, you could go ahead and fast travel somewhere to a save book. I just headed back to the left and kind of down to get to the save book that's in this area. But this is where we're going to pick up next time and where we're going to finish up the game from. So I'm going to be heading over here to the left and then down to the save book in this area, and we'll just save right here in the mines. So there we go, there's the save book, so we'll just save right here, and we'll overwrite our previous save, and this is where we will pick up in part 20, which is going to be our final part of the Bard's Tale series. So I'll look forward to seeing you all in that guide. I hope you were able to get all the tokens that you needed, and don't forget to turn in your quest for the daily Game Pass achievement, getting those 50 points. So like I said, be back in a couple of weeks with a new Bard's Tale guide, the last Bard's Tale guide, and I'll be back next week with a new Achievement of the Week guide. And if you're looking for even more easy achievement guides, remember that I do post those for channel members that help to support the Rewards Hunter channel. So if you have not already joined as a member and you want to do that, I'll put the link right here in the video so that you can join easily and get started in that program and get some more easy achievement guides. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.